guys, this is early 1981 and welcome back to the Golf Club 2. Today I am going to be playing and reviewing the Heritage GC by Joe Golfer G. The fairways are soft and the greens are firm. Really looking forward to playing this, so let's get into a new round. There is 4 tee selections. I will be playing off the blue tees, which are playing 7,108 yards, and as always, pin selection number 1 for the camera flybys. I just want to wish you all a happy Valentine's Day, guys. Those of you who are watching this as soon as it goes out, which should be about 8:30 this evening, will clearly have no girlfriends or wives to pester them, so enjoy your romantic meal with me as your host. And if you are married and have a girlfriend and are watching this, expect the wrath afterwards, guys. So let's get into this. Hole 1 is a par 4, stroke index 4, playing 437 yards, and this looks a beautiful looking opening hole here, guys. It's going to be a slight dog leg left, 2 bunkers either side of the green, and the pin looks to be on the right hand side of the green. Fairway gets fairly narrow up here, but we should have enough fairway. Just going to loft up the driver and let the wind take its round. So Joe Golfer G has been in touch with me, guys, regarding the course, and he's gave me some inside information. He says the course itself is a fictional version of the real life Harbour Town golf links where they play the RBC Heritage every April on the PGA Tour. So that's where he's got his name from. The routine and par of the course are pretty much the same as the real thing, with the difference being the hole designs. Although the holes are designed differently from the actual Harbour Town holes, I'm getting positive feedback from players that the course made them feel like they were actually playing Harbour Town. The fairways are extremely narrow and heavily tree-lined. The course is pretty much flat throughout to keep with the authenticity of the real thing. The championship version measures just over 7,400 yards as a par 71 and has medium fairways and maximum speed firm greens. So there is a championship version to this one here as well, guys. But I decided to play this one. But as you've seen there, I have started off with a birdie. So, really looking forward to getting really into this. That's all the information, guys. Let's sit back, relax, enjoy your microwave Valentine's meal and your glass of wine or whatever your drink of choice is, and let's really get into this. So hole 2 is a par 5 playing 526 yards, and it is a stroke index 12. So it's not an RCR recreation, guys, but it is very similar to Harbour Town. But the lighting is absolutely fantastic, and as you can see, the fairways are very firm. I'm just trying to use these trees here on the right hand side for my guide. Let the wind take me round. Looks good. And we should bounce along the fairway quite well. So managed to nail that 297 yards down the fairway.
Now looks like 230 yards.
It's going to be quite a long approach shot, but at least we can hit the green in 2 and attack it. I will be dropping down to the hybrid here. I do feel any other club's going to be too long. Just taking a few bits off of this. We're going to add a bit of fade to this, guys. Let's see if we can get this running up towards the flag. It's a good strike. This could be half decent. Oh no, it didn't get out the rough, and it's going to leave me a tricky little chip, I would imagine. So we are 12 yards from the flag. We are on a severe slope here. Let's look at the way the green is breaking. Needs to run on a bit. Didn't come out as well as I expected, but probably going to have about a 6-foot putt for birdie that hopefully we can get. So it is a little 6-footer. It's going to slightly turn to the left, hopefully it does, and that is another birdie, guys. And we have started off with 2 consecutive birdies, 2 back-to-back birdies. So hole number 3 is a par 4, stroke index 2, playing 424 yards. So it's quite a short par 4. Once again, very tight fairways, slight dogleg left. And as you can see, the course is very heavily lined with trees, which really gives it a closed-in feeling. I really like it, and this time the pin is way over to the left-hand side. Just as I came on and fired up my PS4, guys, I did notice that Tim Wilson UK has played my course suggestion, Barrowin Owl Golf Club 2018 on his channel. So please go and check that out, guys. I will leave a link to Tim's channel in the video description. I am sure most of you know Tim. For me, he's the second best YouTuber on the TGC out there, behind yours truly, obviously. I've got to say that. No, I've got a lot of time and respect for Tim. I really like his YouTube stuff, and I do believe he is coming out with a new TGC2 series. So I'm looking forward to that, guys. So please go over and say hi to Tim. Tell him Early sent you. And I'll be looking forward to watching that video this evening once I've done the marital duties and Valentine's duties with my wife, who is actually not happy with me playing the PS4 just now, guys, but I'm prepared to take one for the team for you guys. And that is a great approach shot there. I've probably put that about 5 feet away from the cup. And hopefully we can make this 3 consecutive birdies. I am really swinging well this now, guys. I'm in a complete hot streak. And like I said, stay tuned for a big announcement with the channel. I've got a couple of big announcements. One of them will be that I'm joining the Patreon community, guys, where I'm going to do tutorial videos and things that I can help you. You guys can join me on a round, and I'll try my best to help you out. So lots of exciting things to look forward to, guys. So hole 4 is a par 3. It's only 170 yards, stroke index 16. Beautiful flyby, but that wind is really going to cause some trouble here. I'm just going to allow the wind to take us round. Do you feel this is the right club? It's another good strike. That wind should take us round nicely.
Looks like this is a beauty.
Oh, the winds took us around a lot more than I anticipated there. Wow, that wind really moved my ball there. So it's going to be a tricky birdie putt this time, guys. It's probably going to put an end to the birdie hot streak. 15-foot putt, breaking slightly to the left. It's going to favour the right edge of the cup. Is it going to turn back? Oh, no, it didn't. That's actually went about 5 feet, maybe 4 feet past. So I'm going to have a 5-foot putt for the par, which we do get. But that does put an end to the birdie run, guys. So we will remain 3 under par. Let's move on to hole number 5, which is another par 5. It's playing 572 yards, and it is a stroke index 8. But wow, guys, this course looks absolutely stunning, by the way. Absolutely stunning. Really enjoying this course. We are blessed with fantastic designers out there, guys, who give us courses for free. Pin is off centre towards the left hand side. Very narrow fairway, and I do think the fact that the trees are closed in all around you, it makes the fairways look even more narrower than what they actually are. Because if you do catch an overhanging tree here, guys, it will affect your ball distance, I would imagine, or the flight of your ball. So we've nailed that 295 yards down the fairway. Ooh, very narrow up here. I'm just wanting to, I'm probably going to hit this tree up here, I do reckon, but I want to stay away from the water and leave myself a flop or a pitch shot. But I do feel I will probably catch this tree here, guys, on the left hand side with a draw. So just adding a bit of draw. And as confirmed, I am going to catch that tree. I have done, and it has took a bit of distance off my golf ball, so it's not going to be a pitch shot, I don't think. Oh no, it is. We're cool. We're still. I thought we were a lot further away. Only 67 yards, so it is going to be the gap wedge pitch. Hopefully, I can get close. Good execution. That should bounce, sit down, and I'm happy with that. I'm probably looking about a 6, maybe 7 foot putt for birdie.
For the birdie here.
5 foot, closer even still. Nothing in that at all, and we do get back on the birdie trail.
4 under.
So going along nicely here, 4 under. I think the course record is 15 under, guys. The last time I looked at this, I think the two or three, the last 3 courses that I've played, I have broke the course record. So it'd be really good to do it again here. So hole 6 is a short par 4 playing 336 yards, and it is a stroke index 18. A trio of bunkers there protecting a very tight and small green. And I would say that the pin is bang in the centre of the green. Once again, very narrow fairways. Made even more narrower by that overhanging tree on the right there. So if you did have a crosswinds, guys, that were really, really tough, you would have to play draw or fade shots in this course. There's no way you would allow for the wind
It's looking good.
to take you back round, because the fairways are not wide enough. The trees ensure of that. So not a long drive at all, only 270 yards. We're not getting much run on these fairways, guys. So it is going to be another pitch shot. Getting plenty practices on my pitch shot. It is a shot that I don't play well on a regular basis, very inconsistent. I have dropped down to the sand wedge. That should bounce and sit. It has done, and I've played that really, really well. I'm looking about a 2 foot, yeah, 2 foot putt for birdie, which we get. And that is once again back-to-back birdies, guys, on the birdie trail again.
5 under for the round.
So hole 7 is a par 4, stroke index 14, and it is playing 438 yards. But be sure to check out the championship edition of this course here, guys. I think it's fantastic that Joe has managed to add a championship version in here. The pin is kind of bang in the centre of this very slimline green here. Once again, very narrow fairways. But I did opt to play this one, guys. This one really drew my attention. But I will be playing the championship course myself. Obviously not live on the channel, but I will be going back and enjoying a round there. It's another good drive.
Looking good so far.
Just avoided that overhanging branch there. I think we took the right club selection there, guys. I do feel driver would have been too long. It does make this approach shot slightly longer than we would have liked, but the wind wasn't in my favour to take on that drive to get over that little bit of rough. It's a good strike, this. I like the way this is tracking. Is it going to come round? It looks like the green might play to the right. No, it doesn't. It doesn't. The wind just didn't take me round enough there. So we do have a 13 foot putt. Slight break to the right here. This looks good if it holds its line. It does, and it drops for another birdie, guys. And I think that is a nice 6 under par.
6 under for the round.
Yeah, 6 under par, going along really nice here. So, hole number 8 is a par 3, stroke index 10, playing 184 yards. Wow, this is a fantastic looking hole, guys. Water and sand bunker on left hand side, and with that pin, this bunker is certainly in play here. Wow, very tough pin position. One wrong move here and you are going to be in the bunker if you are attacking the pin, which I will be trying to do. Just going to let the wind take me round. 9 iron. Good strike. The wind should take us round here. It is. This could be half decent. Sit down ball. Really happy with that, and we've probably got about a 7 to 8 foot putt for birdie. Wind didn't take me round as much as I would have liked. It's an 8-foot putt, not much in this. Slight turn to the right, which it does, and it is another birdie, guys. So we are going along nicely here, and we are 7 under par through 8 holes. Let's play the final hole of the front 9, which is obviously hole number 9. It's playing 401 yards, and it is a stroke index 6. But I am thoroughly enjoying this course once again, guys. We have played so many top courses this past 2 or 3 weeks. We are, like I've said before, we are blessed to have designers of the high quality that we do have access to these guys' courses. And like I say, it's all for free. These guys put a lot of time and effort into designing their masterpieces. And I just want to thank everyone for the continued recommendations for courses to play. I have added every single one to my list. Some of them I cannot play, guys, because other, like Jim Gem, who uploads quite regular, he is playing some of the courses that I had penciled in, and I really don't want to go down that line of constantly playing courses that he is playing and reviewing. But if there is courses that I want to play and he has played and reviewed them, I will play them, guys. I do feel this is the best channel to come to for your reviews and gameplay. This could be another birdie, and it is. So we are going to finish the front 9 8 under par, guys. So can we get close to this course record? Let's move on to hole number 10, which is a par 4, playing 459 yards, and it is a stroke index 9. Once again, very, very narrow fairways here with the tour clubs, guys. A fast or a slow would really put you in difficulty here. Once again, water in play on the left. And this time the pin is kind of back left of the green. Quite a favourable pin position though, I would say. Gives you plenty of green to attack. There is lots of out of bounds in this course. Every time I scan in and out, I'm seeing lots of reds all over the course. It's another great strike. That should be bang in the centre of the fairway. Got a decent bounce there, and we are going to break the 300 yard mark. 305 yards. I think that's the longest drive of the day so far. So 154 yards to the pin, slightly downhill. Just taking a bit off my 9-iron here. Let's see if the wind's going to take us round and see if we can get this dialed in. It is a very favourable pin position, this, especially for the way I play.
Hope this one bites.
Could be long. Wow. Really over clubbed that there. So we do have a 6-yard chip shot here. Let's see if we can get this close. It is going to break slightly to the right. Oh, we played it well. We have chipped that in well. Read the break fantastically. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think that is 6 or 7 consecutive birdies we've got here, guys. We are on a hot streak. So, hole number 11 is a par 4, playing 450 yards, and it is a stroke index 15. But joking aside, guys, I really hope you are having a fantastic Valentine's evening with your loved ones. If not, you've got me to keep you company. And as always, I truly appreciate every single subscriber or viewer who takes the time to watch my content. And especially leaves a comment and a like. The likes really help the channel out and helps it grow, as does the comment, getting feedback. Where the feedback's positive or negative, guys, I've got broad enough shoulders. If you think something could be done better on the channel, please say so and I will try my best to improve it. So it's another good drive, 304 yards. Pin position this time is bang in the centre of the green. The wind is just fluctuating here ever so slightly. Should take me round. Once again, it's a 9-iron. It's another good contact. I like the look of this. I like the look of this. Just sat down a bit quicker, but these soft greens are really biting, really receptive to the ball. And I'm 13 feet short. Not much in this again here though. Delicate putt this one.
Yes.
Oh, and we do get it again. So,
10 under.
lost track of what we're actually shooting here, guys. We are now 10 under, and we are ripping this course up. I do feel it is a course that's designed to shoot low. I mean, players will be shooting fantastic scores on here, very low scores. So, hole number 12 is another par 4, playing 408 yards, stroke index 1, so it is the toughest hole on the course. Wow, look at the size of this bunker. It is a dog leg left, and the pin is right front edge of that fidget spinner shaped green. Oh, the wind has really picked up once again. I'm trying to find the gap between these two trees here and come out of here. Could be a bit ambitious. I'm just going to add a bit of fade and see if we can get through this gap here. I think I've added too much fade. I'm going to catch this tree. Oh, I have done, and we are in the bunker. It was an ambitious shot, guys, but I'm feeling confident in the moment, and I am an aggressive player. So let's see if we can get this close. This is going to be a tough one. It won't sit down as quick as we would like coming out the bunker. Just going to take a bit of loft off the gap wedge, and it's a good strike. The yardage looks good, but I might take it. Oh, no. Just took too much off of that. That could actually run out of green here. This is going to be a monster putt here. Wow.
That's a good thing.
55 feet. Slightly uphill. Oh, don't like the look of this. Do not like the look of this, guys. I don't have a green grid in front of me, so I am going to opt to chip it, guys. I do feel it is a smart play. It's the kind of player I am. I do feel I can get this close with a chip shot. Turn. Oh! And I thought we dropped that birdie there, and that's actually ran on about 6-7 feet past, I presume. So, it's a tricky par putt here. Slight break to the right.
Great putt in there. Par.
And it is a good 9-foot par save putt there, guys. So, that is the end of the birdie run there. That was a fantastic birdie run, guys. Hole 13 is a par 3, stroke index 5, playing 170 yards. Wow. Look at this, guys. Look at this hole. Absolutely stunning. This is a stunning course, guys. I am so impressed with this. Joe has done a tremendous job. Let's see if we can get this close. I've been so close to, I think it's hole in one number 6 or 7. I think I've had 6 or 7. Or I can't recall how many holes in ones I've had. I know I've had a few, guys. We've been so close to albatrosses, double eagles, and holes in ones on the course recently. And that's another one. Look at that. It just trickles past. I did think for 1 second on its second bounce that it could be going in, but unfortunately it doesn't. And we do drain the 5-foot birdie putt to get back on the birdie trail. And 11 under. So I'm going to be close to the course record if I can maintain this quality of play, guys. So hole 14 is another par 4, 469 yards, stroke index 11. Once again, tight fairways, and with these overhanging trees it's made even more difficult. Plenty of bunkers either side of the green, and this time the pin is kind of near the front of the green. So this is what I'm saying here, guys. I'm going to fully loft this driver up. The wind should take us round here. I think we've just avoided a collision with the trees there, very thankfully. And we've nailed that 296 yards. So 155 to the pin, slightly uphill. Just lofting this 8-iron up ever so slightly. Hoping that the wind's going to take us round here. Good solid strike.
Heading for the green here.
Once again, the wind takes me round more than anticipated, but the balls sit down fairly quickly.
Nice approach.
The yardage was good, but once again, the wind is just taking me around a lot more than I'm anticipating. So it's an 8-foot putt for birdie, slight break to the right, downhill.
Yes.
And we do manage to drop that for birdie, guys, and we do get to 12 under par. So let's move on to hole number 15, which is another par 4, stroke index 13, playing 463 yards. But honestly, guys, this course is visually stunning. It plays fantastic. It plays like a real course. Really enjoying it. Obviously, Harbour Town is a real course, guys. I think Harbour Town actually featured in Tiger Woods. If I'm wrong or right, please say so. But
This one's looking good.
outstanding course from Joe. And it's another good drive, guys. We've been really impressive on the fairway. I think we've hit every fairway so far.
190 yards out.
Which, to do well on this course, you're going to have to do because the fairways are very tight. So longer shot into the green this time. Once again, it's a good strike. Is this wind going to take me round? Reluctantly, the 5-iron should run on a bit. Is it going to hold the green? Just. But once again, the wind is reluctant to take me round there. Sometimes the wind's taking me further around than what I'm anticipating, and others, it's like the wind's not taking my ball round as much as I would have liked. So this is a tricky birdie putt, 18 feet, breaking to the right. Is it going to turn? Turn. Oh, what a putt that is, guys. My putting is on fire at the moment. It really is, and that is another birdie, and we get to 13 under par. The course record is in our sights. So hole number 16 is a par 5, playing 548 yards, stroke index 17. Looks like it's going to be another dog leg left. Once again, very tight fairways. Made even tighter by these overhanging trees. And I'll tell you something that Joe's made a fantastic job on, guys, that you see in a lot of courses, is the shadows on the greens, where the trees really affect it and you can't see the breaks. I've not had one of these issues so far on this course. So once again, my hat's off to Joe, and I thank him for creating this masterpiece. It's clearly took him a lot of time and effort. So it's another great drive, should end up bang in the centre of the fairway. Want to kick out a bit here though, because I don't want to be obscured by these trees on the left hand side. So 284 yards. Not going to be able to attack this, guys, so just going to loft this up, either leave a pitch or at worst a flop. The wind should really hold the ball up here. Might run out of fairway here. I have done, I've just trickled into the rough, and I think it's heavy rough.
In the rough. Be careful.
Yeah, so we are in the heavy rough, so this pitch shot is going to be made even more difficult than what I would have liked it to be. That's came out of that heavy rough better than what I would have liked. Oh wow, and we've really put that a fair bit past. I would have liked that a lot closer. I'm probably looking about a 10 to 12 foot birdie putt here. 11 foot. Once again, not much in it, but I got really good contact out of that heavy rough there. Absolutely amazed at that. It's going to be a difficult birdie putt here. Is it going to turn?
Perfect.
Oh, it is. And as I've said, guys, my putting is red hot at the moment. It used to be a part of my game. It really let me down. So we do get to 14 under par here. We're absolutely cutting this course up. Wow, look at hole number 17 here. It's another par 3. Stroke index 3, playing 178 yards. We are starting to see more water involved now, I take it. There's no lighthouse though, guys, but it's not an RCR. I do believe in the Harbour Town, the real course, there is a lighthouse. I can't recall if it's hole 17 or 18. I'm sure someone will correct me. So 11 mile per hour wind. Let's see if we can judge the wind better this time. It's a good strike. Hoping the wind's going to take me round. We've judged the wind a lot better this time. Oh, we got a very large bounce there, and unfortunately we've not managed to hold the green, so we are going to have a chip shot. See if we can get this close, or maybe even drop it. We've already chipped in from the fringe today. Oh, you're kidding me. You were kidding me. I thought I read that to perfection, but it just took a massive swing the last couple of feet, and we do miss the birdie, but it is a solid par. So guys, let's move on to the final hole of this outstanding course. It's an absolute masterpiece. Like I've said before, we have really played some fantastic courses on this channel recently. I do try my best to source all the best courses for you guys to go out there and play, and also advertise the designers' courses. So hole 18 is a par 4, stroke index 7, playing 474 yards. Pin is at the front of the green. So guys, if you are a designer, please message me and get in touch if you would like to see your course featured on the channel. I'm just going to try and hold the left hand side of this fairway here. Take this bunker out of play.
That drive was crazy.
It's a good strike. The wind should take us around ever so slightly. Plenty of fairway to work with here. This is the probably biggest size fairway of the round. 283 yards. There was really no need for me to loft that up. And this is quite a tough approach shot here. Love to birdie this final hole for you though, guys, and match the course record. That is a good strike. That wind should hold me up and start to take me round. It is. This is tracking nice. This could be beautiful. Go on, travel. Travel. Oh, we've played that well. I'm probably looking about a 10 to 11 foot putt for birdie. 10 footer. Not much in this, to be fair. Little turn towards the end. Just taking my time over this one, guys. That should turn. It does, and it is another course record, or should I say a share of the course record. But wow, what a course that is from Joe Golfer G, guys. That is 100% a 5-star for me, and I will be favouring that. I'm going to be certainly looking out from more courses from Joe. I really hope you enjoyed this course review today, guys, on your Valentine's Day. Please enjoy it with your loved ones, and like I say, if you don't have any loved ones to enjoy it with, you've enjoyed your evening with me, hopefully. That is it for today, guys. Please hit the like button. If you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button, and I will see you all in the next one.